Hello and welcome back to Storytime at Nana's house. So good to have you here once again today. So I'm going to share right now. It is called Muddypaws New Friends. Are you ready? Let's read. Ben and his puppy Muddypaws were best friends. They did everything together. But when Ben went to school, Muddypaws had to stay at home with nobody to play with. Aww. Then one day, Ben said, "Come on, Muddypaws, let's go to school." Muddypaws was so excited, and he pulled on his leash all the way there. But they didn't go to Ben's school. They went to puppy school. Woohoo! Two other puppies came over to say hello. Droopy, a little puppy with big dangly ears, was a little bit shy, but his friend Patch wasn't. "Muddypaws, why don't you play with your new friends until it's time to start school?" said Ben. The three puppies chased each other around and around in the yard. The three puppies found a big puddle. Splish! Droopy tiptoed in up to the bottom of his ears. Splash! Muddypaws jumped in up to his tummy. Splosh! Patch jumped in all the way up to his collar. Then it was time to start the class. The first lesson was on sitting. Sit! Droopy sat. Muddypaws rolled over, and Patch shook water all over the place. The second lesson was fetching. Everyone had brought a rolled-up sock for their puppies to fetch. Fetch! Droopy picked up his sock. Muddypaws picked up his sock too. Patch pounced on his. Then he shook it until it unrolled, flew up in the air, and then... What happened? Whoops. I'm going to get this page to turn for me. It landed on Muddypaws' head. Oh, silly sock. Do you see that silly sock right there? That's so silly. Good boy, laughed Ben. You fetched your sock. Before the end of class, the teacher wanted to try the sitting lesson one more time. Sit! Droopy sat. Muddypaws woofed happily, but he didn't sit. Patch chased his tail. He didn't like to sit at all. Ben thought he'd try one last time. Sit, said Ben. Just then, Patch ran over to get his sock back, but his leash got tangled around Ben's leg. Ben fell onto his bottom with a boom. And because Ben was sitting down, Muddypaws sat down. And because their friend Muddypaws was sitting down, Droopy and Patch sat down too. Hooray! Cheered Ben. You did it! Oh, he's so proud. He did such a good job, didn't he? Yay! When it was time to go home, Muddypaws was a little bit sad to say goodbye to Droopy and Patch, his new friends. Don't worry, Muddypaws, said Ben. You'll see them again next week. So with a happy goodbye, woof! Muddypaws headed back home with Ben, his very best friend of all. And that's the end. Da-da-da. Well, that was such a nice story. Do you have a dog or a puppy, perhaps? Or maybe you know someone who does. Animals can be a wonderful, wonderful friend to have, but they are a lot of responsibility at the same time. So, anyway, it is time for me to go, but before I do, I just want to encourage you to continue letting your light shine by being kind. Being kind to others, because you see, when you and I share and show kindness, it's one small way that we can let our light shine that's within us. And if that someone is having a bad day or a not very good day, your kindness can turn things around and make it better for them. Or better yet, the kindness that you show could impact someone for the rest of their life, my friend, and that would be truly amazing. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless you. And always, always, always remember that this Nana right here loves you. Take care.